So I just want to make a video about this 2019 MDX here. It had codes for the O2 sensor. Actually the one sensor, bank 2 sensor 2. So if you're not too familiar with that, the sensors on the front of the car over here, coming out of the exhaust manifold, that's the bank 2 side, and bank 1 side is over here. You'll find on this car there's 4 sensors. So this is a 3.5 liter gas only engine. So you have a sensor on top over here. It's actually the AF sensor, and you have another AF sensor on the top over here. So this is going to be bank 1 sensor 1 on top. This is going to be bank 2 sensor 1 on the top. They're actually not oxygen sensors. They're not referred to as oxygen sensors. The oxygen sensors are over here. So this is bank 2. So this is still the front of the car here. Sensor 2. That is the heated oxygen sensor, or HO2 sensor. And you have another one. Not sure if you can see it, but it's up there somewhere. I don't know if you can see it, but it's in there. It's if you trace this pipe all the way up, it's somewhere over there. Very hard to get to, but luckily my codes were for bank 2 sensor 2, so that one is right here. Excellent. So I have my mechanic replace this. I actually tried to replace it with a 7/8 heated oxygen sensor wrench, and it ended up rounding it off. I only turned it a little bit, and it was just a little bit too big. So I decided to take it to my mechanic, and it just plugs right in over there. So basically I bought this from Honda. So don't go aftermarket. You'll just run into a whole bunch of problems. I believe it is actually a 22 millimeter. So if you get a flare nut wrench and take it off, it might come off, or you might need to get an actual heated oxygen sensor wrench that's 22 millimeter, and that will come off. You might have to spray some corrosion destroyer, PB blaster, or whatever you got there to take it off, and you might need to use some other wrenches as well to take it off. But that ended up being the problem. I bought the car used. I guess it had a bad sensor. I don't know what the issue was with it, but I did show you the codes that I had. Basically, it was saying that the voltage was too high, so that thing heats beginning of the car's run cycle and controls emissions. So that wasn't working, and there were some other codes as well that I showed you in the beginning, but replacing that sensor fixed everything. So easy fix, relatively speaking, in the car world, and I hope this helps you. Probably applies to 2014 to 2020 MDXs. They're very similar with the 3.5. Other makes and models. If this video was helpful, like and subscribe. Thank you.